Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Malie, and today I'm going to create a shorter video on garlic planting. Now I'm going to link a video up at the top that I did last year that went into detail about how to plant garlic. So if you want to see the details, you can look at that. I'm also going to link the last video I did on how I amended the bed to do garlic. So first, let's take you inside and show you how I prep the garlic to be planted. Okay, I wanted to show you a little bit about what I do to prep my garlic for plantings. First thing that I do is I remove the protective covering, the outermost layer of the protective covering off the garlic. Then I pull off the cloves, make sure they're cleaned up just a little bit. We don't want all of the protective covering off. And just kind of stick them in a bowl. And if you notice, well, also I found one that, a couple of them actually, that are a little rotten. So we're not going to use those. But if you look and see how big those cloves are, I think it was about, maybe 12 years ago, I bought garlic at the grocery store and planted those. And then every year I choose the biggest bulbs of garlic that have the biggest cloves, and they've slowly, year over year, have gotten bigger. Now I also want to show you these bulbs. Last year, these were planted from bulblets, and when I pulled them up, they were just, they don't have cloves in them, they're just one giant clove. Now when I plant them this year, they will become a large bulb of garlic. And, there were several of those. And these are what the bulblets look like. These develop either at the end of the stem if you leave the flowers, which I usually don't, or with hardneck garlic, every once in a while you will get those appear just above the top of the bulb of garlic in the stem. So I always save those and plant those, and then next year they're going to be that small clove of garlic, and then the next year after that there'll be a big bulb of garlic with lots of cloves. So let's get this finished up and then we'll get planting. Now that we've done that, I've already planted most of the garlic since I've already done a garlic planting video. But I've left one row to plant, and let me show you how I do that. So now I was able to fit 90 cloves of garlic into this bed already. This last row will make it 100. And that should be plenty for me to be able to use garlic all winter long until harvest next year, and then even powder some, because I love to dry whatever is left over once I do the next year's harvest and powder that for powdered garlic. So for these last 10 cloves, the flat end is where the roots come out, and the pointy end goes up. So it's easy. You just put the flat end down. Think about how big of bulbs you would like and space them accordingly so each clove will have a chance to grow to the size you want them. So don't put them extremely close, but then also don't leave them too far apart, because you want to be able to fit as much garlic as you can into your planting beds. So here they all are. As you can see, the pointy ends are up. We're just going to cover those in, tamp it down, and that will be ready to go. So now, as I said, I will show you how I amended this bed, but just in case you don't want to watch that other video, I did put peat moss, compost, vermiculite, so we could have water retention capacity in here, watered it all in really well, added a tiny bit of fertilizer, and that's how I amended this bed. Now normally when I plant garlic in the fall, I don't really amend the beds too much. But this bed had not been amended for quite a while, and it was not holding water. It was drying out on a daily basis. So that's why I amended it. So that's all there is to it when it comes to planting garlic. It's mid-October right now, and you may think it's too late, but it's not. You can plant garlic clear up until November if you would like. You can plant it anywhere from the end of September to early November. Now what will happen if you plant it early is the garlic will start to grow and you'll see little shoots come up. Those shoots will just sit there over the whole winter. The cold will not harm them no matter how cold it gets. And then they'll just continue to grow in the spring. If you plant them later, later than now, then the shoots will not come up. You won't see them, but they will come up in the spring when they're ready, and you'll have garlic. So garlic is one of the easiest plants to grow. If it's really late and you haven't been able to find any garlic for sale to plant, go to the grocery store and purchase garlic there and you can plant it and it will grow. All the garlic that I have had and all the garlic that I planted came from grocery store garlic. Now, if you like the gourmet type garlics, you are going to need to order those pretty early or go look for them at your local stores pretty early. I've seen them as early as August. Don't plant them then, but I have seen them there that early. You know, wait until September. Now I'm also going to link another video at the top for my harvest video from last year so you can see how well it works just to plant garlic and how much you can get. Mine normally lasts through the whole year until the next season when I'm ready to plant more garlic, and then I just powder what's left over. So I hope you get out there, try some garlic, enjoy your gardens while the weather lasts, and have a wonderful garden adventure.